Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to hop on real quick and talk to you guys about speaking your truth. A lot of people are feeling really anxious right now. I think it's more of like, approaching the election, and everybody feels like there's something more, right? And so what we're going through is like a mass awakening. So people are going to start questioning things, and they're saying like, I don't know if I believe everything that the news and that the media is telling me. And this is such a good thing because it's like research for yourself, right? So there are many of us, many of us that are encouraging people and helping guide people through this at this moment. And I want you to understand that if you are feeling anxious, if you are feeling worried and stressed, please try to take a step back and calm yourself down. All right? We can't control everything, but we can control how we respond, how we react. So let's just say right now, okay, everything is playing out as it is meant to. Everything is right on schedule. Everything is going exactly how this world needs it to go. And it may not look like it right now. You are saying like, how in the heck can you think that? Have you looked around? Well, it's the birthing pangs, right? So as we're transitioning, things don't always look pretty. Things look ugly. I mean, things look very ugly right now. Yes, but there's so much beauty that is coming from this as well. Many of us, like myself, we sacrificed our old life to be able to do this, to be able to help guide you, to be able to say it's going to be okay. So believe me when I say there is a higher force at work here. There's a higher force. So try to take a step back and know that everything's being handled as it should be. Don't get yourself wrapped up in politics. Don't get yourself wrapped up in this stuff. Because one thing is certain, that there has been a lot of division through all of this. United we stand, right? But there's so much division. So if you're going through your timeline, right? Somebody says, I'm going to vote for this person or this person. You're like, oh, delete. How is that easy? How is it that simple that our differences can cause that? How is it that our differences? So I encourage you, just like, don't even try to understand it right now. Really just hold space for one another. We're all going through this together. You're not alone. Nobody really knows what exactly is. We just know that this is it. There's no going back to the way things used to be. I know that for certain. It's just not. We could probably come a little close to it eventually, but things are going to be a little rocky for a little bit. So the more that you start working on yourself and accepting this, start trying to calm that anxiety. There's so much that we can work on right now to just try to keep calm and better ourselves, okay? Try not to fear this. It's gonna be all right. I want to just encourage you guys to meditate, okay? Really connect to your higher self through this. When you start feeling like that, okay, it's all gonna be okay, and calm yourself down. We go through so much as a collective, and I watched last night. I actually went to see a friend last night, and I was just observing and looking around, and everybody's just in a complete chaotic kind of synchronization. It's beautiful, it's ugly, we're switching, we're swimming, but honestly, it's beautiful to see how everybody's interacting with each other. It's almost like that first day of school again, okay? Everybody's coming out, and nobody really knows each other, but everybody starts talking again. Everybody starts like saying, hey, did you hear this? How are you doing? And so we go from a generation that we're always in our phones and not really connecting to, I feel like this is helping us connect so much more now. We all want to start, talking to each other again. I mean, imagine that world where everything's just sparked back up again, and we start appreciating each other and growing greater bonds and connections together, because that's really what it is about unity and coming together. So don't think of this as a bad thing. Think of it as this is what has to happen to lead us to where we need to be, all right? So I hope this is calming to you, and say, I understand this. Okay, we have to go through this to get to where we want to be, all right? So I will be getting back to your guys' messages. I'm preparing for a couple new clients this week, and just really wanting to give them the best best that I can give them. So if I'm not responding to some messages, I'm working behind the scenes on some other stuff as well. So I just want to encourage you guys to have patience, connect with your higher self, and know that all is coming together for your highest good, for our highest good. And there are many of us helping, okay? You're not alone. It'll be all right. I love you guys. Take care.